course.
I don't want some snotty elf telling me what gods I can and can't worship.
Alright guys, welcome back.
So,
We're on a Let's Play for Survival Skyrim. We're doing Nord.
Some say the Thalmor grabbed
down with the Imperial. They tried to cut our heads off and
Ulfric's
kill a bunch of
banner.
people, so we are not friends of theirs. We just finished taking... Look at this area. What the heck? This game is so funny sometimes. So, we just finished taking over this little outpost here for Fort Norgrad, and we're going to be starting off today in episode 5 with going to Iverstead and then doing the High Hrothgar and starting that storyline with the shouts. Now that we're high enough level and we have enough going on that we can survive the cold. That's been a problem up until now. Seems to be doing okay. So we're just following our storyline and having fun. And starting out with episode 5. I think that's it for the recap. And I'm live on Twitch and YouTube. It's Twitch and Kick is Rich LeMay. YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram is Rich LeMay Tattoos.
I don't want some snotty
Alright,
elf
I
telling
need
me
to
what
find
gods I can
somewhere.
and can't worship.
To sleep.
So, why'd you join the Stormcloaks?
There's a place to sleep in here. Probably not. We need sleep and we need food. Probably. Oh, maybe. Oh shit, look at that. Okay, so an hour be to 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 a.m. And that should catch us up on some sleep. Alright, and we're apparently really hungry. But that's okay. I still need sleep. Fatigued. Jeez, let me get a couple more hours of sleep here. Try this again. See if we can't get rid of that buff, or debuff, I should say. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we got rid of the debuff. So now, let's see. Hey, hon, how are you doing? Alright, so really the next step in the story is actually to go back and report to Ulfric, Stormcloak. But we gotta walk. because there's nothing around here carriage-wise, and with survival mode, fast travel is disabled. So if we're walking, then we might as well head up this winter pass and hit Iverstead and then go to the third world. So we might as well just knock that out and see how that goes.
So, why'd you join?
Yep, understood.
The elf telling me what gods I can and can't worship.
So, why'd you join the Stormcloaks?
My cousin disappeared one
This game. I think I've got to go this way. Come on, Lydia. I need to play with alchemy and make a bunch of health potions. That's like been a big struggle is health potions. Like super big struggle. Food hadn't been too bad. Wait, can I go this way? Maybe?
Next Imperial I see is dead.
Oh man, that's definitely blocked off. I love seeing these little trail markers. It's a cool touch by Bethesda. Wrong thing. You know what? Let me save real quick.
Where are you?
What are you
I knew I'd find you.
finding? fox? Is that what that? Fighting the fox. We're not going there, but we're definitely marking it. What?
I can take
Jesus.
This is the end for you.
Really?
You can't hide from me.
She's gonna leave you at it.
There you are.
This game's so funny sometimes. This cold's pretty intense. Cool little trick. So, a cool little thing. If you get Lydia with her torch out, and you get your torch out, the heat from both torches will actually warm you up. This cold is getting us. We're gonna have a lot of time. So we're gonna keep moving. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a little bit worried about the cold for the steps to High Hrothgar. Sorry. Oh, I think we're at the... We are. We're at the Alchemist Shack. Ah, fire salt. We need those. Love this place. It's a good thing to have, just to, especially in survival mode, stop off and take a quick sleep. And we'll continue on to Eiderstedt.
I want a basket of fries. I mean, I'm gonna pay, you know what I mean?
Huh?
Sorry about that. I had to put in a lunch order. I'm still coughing my ass off. Oh, no. Where? Here. Oh, there. I can get up above it. Crisis. So it's 6:30. Hmm? All right, so we're in Iverstead. It is 6:36 at night, so it's probably going to be best to stay here in town and go in the morning. I have a feeling that the night cold.
Imperials think us all lawless beasts.
It's going to be
I'm
a
proof
whole
of their
nother
ignorance.
thing. Just a whole nother thing. I guess let's check in town and see what's going on.
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute? Be careful.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead?
Have you spoken to Fastred yet?
What do you want? Klimek brings food supplies up to them once every few weeks, when the weather permits it. Other than that, they seem like a quiet lot. Don't really know too much about them. What a boring conversation.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
What's the point? I'm not very good, and it's only for the same
Of course.
people every night.
It's all in this
All
note.
right, Wilhelm. I suppose it's the least I can do for you.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that? There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul. Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow? If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest. About a year or two ago, some fella named Windelius came through. Said he was some kind of a treasure hunter. I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night we heard screams from the barrow, and that was it. We never saw him again. If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute? I've always fancied a journey up the 7,000 steps to the monastery. Anything to break the boredom of living in this town. I envy you. A pleasant journey, my lord.
We don't get many visitors through here, unless they're headed up. Let's
I'm not
sate
very
that
good when it's only
appetite,
for the same few people every night.
Be nice if you had something.
All right.
Sure
then.
thing.
Nothing.
It's yours for a
It's the
day.
least I can do for you.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Alright, so it's 8 to 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 a.m. Yeah, because we definitely don't want to be trying to do the climb to High Hrothgar at night in survival mode. That would not last long at all.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead?
They call it the path to the monastery to 7,000 steps. Can you imagine? I'm not certain if I could even make it to the top without collapsing from exhaustion.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Just get out of town as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone here.
Sounds familiar.
I can't see you, Rada. I can't find you. Why are you hiding? Hiding. Hide. Don't make me sad. Rada was here, then gone. Went to gather plants and never came home. Nope. Everyone looked and no one could find her. Wilhelm said she'll be back. Told Narvi not to worry. Rada will come back. With Father, I said goodbye. With Mother, I said goodbye. Rada leaves and Narvi can't say goodbye. Makes Narvi very, very sad. Narvi needs Rada to say goodbye. The mountain will eat you. Watch the mountain.
Wasn't there something about... feel like I remember something about this. I'll have to come back to it. I feel like there was something about the water. Maybe it was this way. Am I really close? Oh my god, it's so bad. I'm really stuck in the map. Seriously? Ugh. One of the best, worst games
You ever
ever
settle
made.
down to have children? Think twice before you do it.
I can't see. Right away. Everyone looked and no one could find her. With father makes an RV very. With father, I makes an RV very, very sad. Narvi needs Rita to say goodbye.
It's very sad.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Philip?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Rock Line. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day.
Passing through on your... I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I... Being master... Well, not that they would. They seem mostly food. The Greybeards tend not to get out. Well, it's kind of... Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be. Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Nice.
Well, there's the... Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous. Well, there's the occasional wolf pack
I'll
or
be
stray,
right back.
but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to grab
Be
something.
careful up there.
We're going to... gonna take that off for now. Now I know we've got some wolves up here, and then typically we'll see like there's a troll. I know from previous playthroughs years ago. Okay. There used to be. Oh God. Alright, so we're not going to be... It's not going to be rules. I guess it's because I leveled up. So... spiders, not the wolves. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. You get which one? Awesome. Thank you, baby. Good bench.
You're a traitor. You're a traitor. Yeah, you're a traitor. You look down on me.
Alright. Sorry about that. We're going to have a little bit of lunch while we're on our way up the hill. Thank you, dear. So we're having a Skyrim lunch. McDonald's Skyrim lunch. Bag fries are the best. All right. Now I remember from previous playthroughs it was like the wolves and that troll, but we just killed a spider, so it must level to your character. Because I think the last time I went up High Hrothgar, it was like level 3 or 4 or something. I think we're at 9 right now. No, I'm not killing the goat.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means. I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way. They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Now I know that those plaques, there are 10 of them. And there's this thing where if you read all of them going all the way up, it grants you this special bonus where animals won't attack you for 24 hours. But it only does it as long as you don't attack them either. So like wild animals don't even acknowledge that you're there. It's really neat. But we don't really have a need for that right now, so it's not something I'm really messing with. Skyrim and dominance. Ha! Cold is definitely starting to settle in. That's for sure. Should be coming up on that. Isn't there one more person at a plaque? I think. Another pilgrim. Yeah. Thought so.
Yeah? I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries. Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind. walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years. All right, then. I...
Should be coming up on the troll. I have no idea how this is going to go. It could shred us. It could be a breeze. I have no idea. But I've been worried about it. I didn't bother reading these on the way up. Like I said, I know that there are 10 of them, and if you read them, then you get a 24-hour, like real-time, not video game, but in life, a 24-hour buff where animals do not attack you. But we just don't really have a need for that. We're doing pretty good, so I wasn't really worried about it. But that is a thing that you can do. I can't remember what it's called. Where the cold really is sitting in.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
So it would seem.
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Right now
Do
you
not be
taste
afraid.
knowledge.
Your shout will not harm us. Dragon. It is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Angir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I'm not calling you master.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Wait, that's not true. They're lying. According to the story, Ulfric, when he was sitting in his throne, I was asking him about the Greybeards, and he said that he studied here when he was younger. And they know that he's Dragonborn, and they know that he shouted apart the Emperor. So the Greybeards are lying to me right now.
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky, and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I'm not calling you master.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you?
No.
That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. You learn a new word like a person. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new thing.
So why are you the master? master. If I'm doing this shit naturally...
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Makes sense.
Well done. Again. You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Boy.
Stuff in my face playing Skyrim.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind.
Yeah, this is like the fourth or fifth cult.
You must
So
hear the
far in
word
Skyrim.
within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you with wood.
Reflect that Skyrim. It's just a game of course.
Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. Wolf. Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Ori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
So here's the funny thing. That pillar? Yeah, somebody's went off that cliff.
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
What about Ulfric?
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return. No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your
Oh, so
easy
you're dead.
mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
Gee, thanks for keeping stuff from me and lying to me.
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort. Five. Our leader, Partanax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him. As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him. He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jurgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born. Wind, guide you.